Okay, so we're here, and this is just me grinding out the rest of the pokedex. I did in fact complete the pokedex in Pokemon Lazarus, so I feel pretty good about that. I really enjoyed this game. I ended up getting my Togekiss really high level at the end of it. I think Togekiss was like level 90 or something. Hold on. Okay, sorry, I don't know. I just got a little distracted. Okay, so what I want to talk about today, Pokemon Lazarus is a lot of fun, and I personally really enjoyed it. I loved having LGBTQIA plus representation. That was freaking cool. Like, you don't see that in any games, really. Talking about romhacks and kind of like Pokemon hacks. Mostly like Pokemon in general, I feel like isn't very open about that. At least it doesn't feel that way. So I was just like really happy to see it happen. You got to see, yes, like there were flags and stuff, but what was more important to me was like the actual like couples and the people you would find, because in mainstream or most ROM hacks, you see a lot of just hetero couples, and it's fine, but it's just like really nice to have some representation, something you can relate to in a game that is as fun and as cool and beautiful as this one. I love the sprites, I love the sprite work, I think it's beautiful. I ended up catching all of the unknowns, which was sick. I've never caught all the unknowns before, but I got all 28. Pretty sure that's how many there are. And I felt really accomplished. Oh my god, I can't believe I was recording when this happened. I got a shiny Scyther. I never really did anything with it though, but yeah, I basically completed like everything in this game other than this quest that lets you get a shiny charm. You just gotta grind it out early, but my game was like bugging out and crashing when I would try, so I just kind of gave up on it. But it's the like berry planting club, so you have to plant, I think, like 100 berry like plants. I think you gotta plant 100 in total. First I had to do 25 and then 50, and I don't think, actually no, I think the next step is like you gotta do like 100. I don't know, it's a long grind, and I just don't find berry farming very fun, so I just didn't do it. This was like majority of my grind here. I was just like going back and forth in the grass on Wake Water Isle, and then when I was like on the last few Pokemon, which were the 3 legendary dogs, to like evolve them into their like Area 0 forms, but in this game it's just like another, it's an extra evolution, not like a mega or anything. So I got them to like, well, you get them at level 45 or 40, whatever, and I just had them in my party. And then once I finished all the other Pokemon I was working on, I went to, well, still on Wakewater Isle, there's a little section, I think probably seen me before, but it's basically just 3 trainers back to back. You get healed in between each trainer, and that's like a way of making money, but also just like a good way to train. And you train up your Pokemon and everything. I felt so good about this. Like, I've never gotten into anything like this in terms of like catching all the Pokemon and like the box and all that. I just think it's really cool. One other thing though is the fact that I tried to start another game. So I started, well, actually I'm playing quite a few games. So right now I'm playing Yakuza Like a Dragon, and I'm also playing, which you will actually see some snippets of in the future sometime soon. Yeah, so I'm playing that. I'm also playing Fate Samurai Remnant, which is really cool. I'm playing it on the Switch, which actually on the Switch Lite, which sucks because it is not very smooth. It is laggy, and it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't. And I wanted to overclock my Switch Lite to see if it would make a difference, but I don't know. I also get scared about that because I don't want to like lower, I don't know, the life of my Switch Lite. Like, I really love it, so, but I also have another Switch Lite motherboard, so I guess it's fine, end of the day. But I mean, I'd probably have to move over the mod chip and everything. It's like a whole hassle, so there's also that. So I think I will do some research, actually. I'm pretty sure I'll do some research on overclocking, because I think it could really be beneficial, especially for that game. And I've seen Taki Udon, I've seen him overclock just to play games properly. I remember seeing Dragon Ball Kakarot. I remember seeing, I think he played one of the Pokemon games. I'm not sure if it was Scarlet Violet. I think so though. I also like ordered an OLED screen from him like a minute ago, but it was just getting delayed, and I actually like needed the money, so I just asked for a refund. And it's a little sad because it wasn't just the OLED screen that I got, but I also ordered the, like, it's a mod to be able to connect your Switch Lite to, you know, HDMI, like the TV or whatever, which would be so freaking awesome. But it was just taking so long, and it was like going to be a part of the screen, so it was gonna like work with the screen or something like that, I don't know. And things were just like getting messed up and delayed, so yeah, unfortunately I just asked for a refund. But you know, one day at some point when I have money again, which soon, hopefully, eventually, I hope to like actually get that mod and do it, because I really do love my Switch Lite, and I use it for mostly Switch games. I was using it for GBA games for a little bit, but not so much anymore. Since I started using my Vita for GBA games. Switch Lite is comfortable. The Vita is also comfortable. The Switch Lite is just more of a hassle for me to bring places, while the Vita is actually like more, well, it's more portable, it's smaller, it's an actual handheld. I mean, like, come on. So yeah. On that right now, well, I'm playing Like a Dragon through my Vita, on my Vita through PS4 Remote Play, and I'm also playing, other than Fate Samurai Remnant, I am playing on my Vita and on MGBA I'm playing Pokemon Dreamstone Mysteries, which is, I think I've like watched like a playthrough. I think I've watched a playthrough of it, but I didn't remember, and I thought it was like brand new, and maybe that's why it was just like sitting in like my ROM folder, my romhack folder, not being played, because I was like, oh, I already know how this goes. But I've been catching Pokemon, but it just doesn't feel as rewarding as this game, Pokemon Lazarus, and it's simply for the fact that this game has a dex nav, and Pokemon Dreamstone Mysteries does not. At least I haven't gotten one, and I don't know when you would if you did, but there's no dex nav, and it's not as fun. I just, you know, run around or whatever for a good amount of time until I get tired. Once I catch like 4 or 5 Pokemon, I like call it there. I'm like, that should be enough. Like, not all of them can be like 1% chances, you know? And I'm not gonna take all the time in the world to make that happen and like wait there. But every so often I do attempt to just like run around for a while until I get a shiny Pokemon. I have gotten, I think, 7. I think I've gotten 7 so far, which is really, really cool. I'm only using 5 on the team so far. I'm waiting for that 6th member, but also I might switch out one of the other members. So like for now, I've got like 3 definite Pokemon that are staying on the team. And they're all shiny, which is so cool. I've never had a shiny run. I was gonna do a shiny only run, but then I like needed other Pokemon and types, and I got excited about catching more. And then after a while I was like, okay, now I'll do shiny only. And I'm on gym 4? No, I think I just beat gym 4, and it was before I beat that one that I decided to do shiny only. So yeah, but I think shiny odds are like 1 in 512 in this game. I did pick up the shiny charm early on. I think it's like, if it's not after the first gym, it's like right before the first gym. So it's like super, super early on. I think it's like one of the first quests that you complete. You can get a shiny charm or a catching charm. I was like, I'll catch, like, it doesn't matter. I'll catch it. I'll catch these Pokemon. But I need the shiny charm if I want higher shiny odds. So that's what I did. And I've gotten a couple of Pokemon, and one thing is I want to use Pokemon I've like never used before, or I like have only used like once, and it's been like a couple years since I've like had them in a party, so I have just like stuck to like more obscure Pokemon I would not normally choose, and it's been working out. I think they're really cool. Right now I got a Girder, I got I don't know what it's called, but it's the evolved form of Roly-Coly. After that I have a Lopunny. I caught it as a Baneri though. After that, I have a Toxtricity, caught it as a Toxel. And then that was 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm missing one. Oh yeah. Oh, I think it's Shinotake. I think it's the evolved form of Morlo. which is how I caught it. I caught it as a more lull. So, whatever, I don't remember. It's a new Pokemon for me. I like never caught it before. I never used it in a game, so I don't remember the name. What did I call mine? I forgot what I even called mine. I just met him today, okay? I just met that guy. I usually just like nickname once I get a sense for like, okay, I'll keep this Pokemon on my team for a while. But sometimes I'll just like forget to nickname. I gotta see its potential first. I gotta see how good it is in the beginning for sure. One thing is some Pokemon end up falling off really early game, especially like one-stagers. I don't tend to keep those on the team from the beginning to the Elite Four. It's like, no thank you. I do like to go for mostly 3-stage Pokemon, and I also will allow 2-stage Pokemon. So, mostly, right now I have like I have 3 Pokemon that are 2-stagers, and then I have 2 Pokemon that are 3-stagers, and currently they're in the middle stage, not yet at the final mark. So, I think that's really cool. It's super fun. I just like, I've never had like a shiny only team, so this is like really something for me. Also, hold on. I just need to see how long this is. Okay, 21 minutes. 21 minutes. Let me see. Restart. Yeah. Okay, no loop. Okay, awesome. Just making sure I have everything the way I need it to be. I feel like I've been talking for a minute, but time is coming up soon. I enjoyed like completing this Pokedex so much. Like, it made me want to complete Pokedexes in other games, and that's why I tried doing it in this next game, but it's just not as fun. Of course I could like look up documentation, but I don't know if the Pokedex is like actually complete. I like saw a review on Reddit of Dreamstone Mysteries, and it was saying that the Pokedex wasn't complete yet, but that was also 5 months ago, so I could be playing the more updated version that has a completed Pokedex, but I also don't remember when I got that ROM. When I got that patch. Yeah. I don't remember when I got the patch, so it could have been right before they had an update or whatever. Not sure. I'd have to look that up, me personally. But it's not bad. The story is interesting. The rival is also interesting. He's I wouldn't say he's edgy, but I wouldn't say he's very nice. He's a little mean. He's a little rude, and he doesn't really like you too much. He has a lot of energy, but I really like his sprite. His sprite work is really cool. There's also another character that's part of one of the evil, the evil team of the region, and I think she's also an interesting character. Because she doesn't really seem evil, per se, but she still works for them. I don't know, and I think she's like, is she an admin? No, she was, like on track to be one before certain things happened. I think they're an interesting team right now. The name is called Dreamstone Mysteries because it's focused on the Dreamstone itself, which is a thing I'm pretty sure is like made up for this game, like made up lore, but basically it can contain like the dreams of Pokemon, and you can have memories of Pokemon from like ancient time within this. So then I'm pretty sure that means you could also go back in time, but then you can also like get those older Pokemon and like bring them to the present time to, you know, enact your rule or whatever. There's a lot of things you could do there. I'm not entirely sure how this is gonna end, but I think when I'm like close to the Elite Four, or I'm like at the Elite Four, I'll show you guys my team and then show the battles, the final battles to the game until I beat it, which would probably be like a 45-minute to hour affair at most, I'm thinking, depending on how easy or hard it is. So far, I had to turn off the experience share because I'd been keeping mostly the same Pokemon and just like adding one here and there, and I didn't always have a full team of 6. Like, I did change it. I catch a lot, but then I put the ones that aren't shiny and that I don't think are gonna stay on my team, I put them in the box. So yeah. Oh, and that's it. So thanks for watching. Once I complete Dreamstone Mysteries, or I'm close, you will see it. You will see me talking about it again. So thank you so much for watching. I had fun talking to you guys and updating you on everything. And play Pokemon Lazarus, because that is a great game. And I think within the next few weeks, I will be releasing all the games I beat this year, which is definitely a lot more than in past years. Okay, that's all. Hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you next week. Yeah, bye.